phone away. We're doing a podcast.
Dude, thank you.
God, everyone, give me your phones.
We haven't even started
Give
yet.
me your phone.
We
First
have
of all,
started.
it's on my podcast. I can look at my phone all I want.
That is true.
Unlike when it's my podcast.
You
and
are-
I never look at my phone.
You are a guest on Cowboy Boys podcast.
Oh, it's an honor. Let me say first and foremost, it's an honor.
Thank
and
you.
it's a privilege.
The first guest of 2023.
What a
Oh!
Jesus.
Wow.
That's
I
beautiful.
talk first, so I'm actually the first guest.
I don't care.
You're the second guest.
I don't care.
On
I
the-
value different things in my life.
No,
Thank you
you
for-
don't. We value the same exact things.
Thank you for joining us, Mike Abrusci and
Hi.
Diego Lopez from A Little Time Podcast.
Wow.
hello.
Patreon.com/a little time pod. How unbelievable is that?
I think it'd be very funny if you only listen to the Patreon and never listen to free episodes.
Yeah,
That'd be a
dude.
weird
The
way to live
Patreon's
your
better.
life.
No, never mind. I talked shit publicly on the free episode the other day. Never mind. I said,
Yeah.
I said somebody's full first and last
Yeah,
name.
we're going full names.
Yeah,
now.
I didn't care. I don't care anymore.
We're doxing?
Dude,
Full
some
address.
fucking-
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I mean,
some
doxing, not
fucking-
an address. It's just
No, some
I'm a
fucking
comedian,
comic who
like-
was a fucking asshole to me once.
That's fair.
So I said his full first and last name. First of all, he's a storyteller, so I win.
Okay.
No, it's different. You don't
It's
do like the
different.
moth,
Oh, okay.
like that kind of shit.
He's
I think
doing
it's-
like poetry stories.
No, he's just his shit's more like
Dude, your phone is making noises.
What?
Yeah,
no
that's
one
fucked
heard
up.
it.
I
That's
heard
fucked
it.
up.
No,
It
no one in
ruined-
podcast land would have heard it. You're unprofessional and
It-
you couldn't bury the lead and
it-
keep it
Let
going.
me just say first, Mac, what a great haircut.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, what a
So
great
handsome.
haircut. I bet you a really awesome guy gave you that
That was an
haircut.
expert deflection protecting Shayne, and
Yeah.
Mike Abrusci gave me this haircut.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
which
did.
I
Call me
love.
Sidney Crosby, baby, because I'm great at deflections.
Dude,
you don't
there
play
it is.
hockey, so you don't
Dude,
get that joke.
If
It's really good.
That's really good. If we were in prison, dude, that would be my job.
That's a good prison
sex
job.
hole.
Ooh,
And
okay.
also barber.
yeah, you'd be the barber of the prison.
Cum dumpster and barber.
We'd all become dumpster slash.
Yeah, I'd be getting
well,
fucked.
they're
I'd be getting
haircuts
fucked.
with a happy ending.
Exactly.
Oh, that's nice of you, Mike.
And the happy ending is them. I have a very unhappy ending.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I don't want to get fucked.
He makes those haircuts really stretch them out. It
Yeah,
lasts
they're long.
They're
dude.
long haircuts.
Oh my god, you seem so sleepy now and weak.
A lot is getting stretched
Why-
out
yeah.
during the haircuts, if we're honest.
Why is it called a happy ending? Because after I come, I want to kill myself. It should be an unhappy ending.
Yeah,
I'd like
yeah.
a perfect massage.
Happy ending. Are we married now?
Yeah. Oh, I can afford a massage.
Oh,
What a happy ending. I can swipe my debit card without fear running through my body.
a happy ending. My girlfriend's here. That's your wife joke.
Yeah.
Should I get one of those? I'm going to. By the time you're listening to this, I will be in Salt Lake, unless my plane crashed, which I always hope
Which
for.
I am always hoping
Oh,
for.
dude, that'd be very fun to die in a plane crash.
I think every time I'm on a plane, I make a decision and I go, "Hey, you had a good run. You did the things you wanted to,
Yep.
and that's okay if this goes down."
That's the decision you make?
Yeah, what's that? Well, that's not a decision.
It's a decision. No,
I
it's a
think it
decision
is
of how my
because
feelings.
you're deciding about how you're going to feel when it starts to happen. I do the same thing where I'm like, if this starts to crash, I don't want to be one of the people that's like,
Yeah.
I'm just going to be like, you know what? Fucking let's go, baby.
Absolutely.
Take the seatbelt off and see what
standing
happens.
up.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
sitting in the aisle
Doing
like a
push-ups.
surfboard. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Speaking of flights, I looked up
Hey, look
this.
at your phone.
No, this is a flight. I just
Flight 93?
I learned about. What's Flight 93?
The one that crashed into
Oh, I know, but I'm
the
Twin
Pentagon?
Towers.
Yeah. No, Aeroflot Flight 593. So close.
Ooh.
In 1994, aircraft in Russia, blah, 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 crashed into this mountain range, killing 63 passengers and 12 members aboard. The reason why? No evidence of technical malfunction was found. Cockpit voice and flight data records revealed the presence of a 13-year-old daughter and 15-year-old son in the cockpit. So the co-pilot was like, "Hey, what if I let my kids fly the plane?"
Nice.
And
So-
they turned it, and there's a black box recording of them being like, "Oh shit, you're crashing the plane."
They turned
And
off. I saw something about it. I think it's the same thing. They turned off
the autopilot.
The autopilot.
It's so funny.
They hit some button and the autopilot turned off.
Dude, if I had been allowed to fly a plane as a kid, I would have done a loop and we would have been fine.
Yeah. That's
if I was on that plane, it wouldn't have gone down like that. I'll tell you that right
You would have
now.
gone down a lot faster.
I would have fucking jumped on the autopilot and knocked that shit off. It'd be so fun to crash a plane, dude.
I would be like, here. They're like, here, take the controls. I'm like, okay. Ding, 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 can I get a Diet Coke? Can I get a Diet Coke?
Diet Coke and a Biscoff,
2
please.
Biscoff cookies for me.
I love a Biscoff
which
cookie.
is 4.
Dude, you know what would suck though? Dying next to your family with your family all at the same time.
I would never travel with my family.
Dude.
Never in my life. I've done it before, and I'm done. I had to share a hotel room with my mom twice in my life as an adult, and it was fucking suicide fuel.
Same bed?
I mean, there was 2 beds in the room, but
But
yes,
you decided to
Yeah. You were
Same
like,
bed,
I'm scared.
I'm cold. We're in Orlando.
There's a draft.
Ooh,
Do you want to get the heart-shaped hot tub with me, mother?
Me and my mom got the fucking romance suite at the guitar-shaped hotel in Orlando or wherever the fuck it is.
Oh.
It's in Hollywood, Florida.
It's in Hollywood, Florida. It's close though, right?
It's very close to my parents' house. No, it's 3 hours away from Orlando. But
That's close if you think about how big the world is.
I never think about that.
You'll start freaking
It scares
out.
me. I start breathing heavily. How far is India?
Oh, dude.
Think of the farthest distance you can right now.
I got it.
All right.
Minneapolis.
Dude, I also hate the first time I ever jacked off was on a family trip, and that's kind of where I learned to. And it was in
What did your uncles taught you with his hand?
yeah. Oh my god. Just learning. No, it was we were camping in California, and we were like staying in a trailer, like a beach trailer thing, being
Okay.
beach bums.
Okay.
And my family was like, "Oh, we're gonna go to the beach," and I'm like, "I think I'm gonna stay in here."
I'm like,
Classic.
no, you're a child. You don't get to stay.
Dude, I'm 14. They're like,
Okay.
my dad was probably like, oh, he's probably, you know,
Gotta jack
you know how when your daughter has her period, you
My
know,
daughter,
like,
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
how when Diego's daughter has her period.
and you have to you're like,
Oh,
it's
throw a
like,
party because she finally became a woman.
yeah, we should do that for. I think it's the
I
same
make her start
mentality.
paying rent now because she has a period.
Now
All
that
right,
you're
honey, fucking
now that you're an adult,
need a.
things are gonna
I'm
change.
gonna tax that ass.
I was cracking up just thinking of Mac jacking off because he's in California and it's so beautiful to him.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, the majesty of the. Is it the Sunshine State or
That's
that's Florida? What's the fucking California? Doesn't matter.
What is
State
California?
of vampires.
Yeah,
Hollywood vampires and
The Golden State.
the Golden
Golden,
State.
yeah.
The
That's
Golden
right. I remember that because the Golden State Killer.
Because of the Golden State Killer.
Uh,
Who was innocent?
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry, the
the Golden State Killer.
That's his nickname.
That's LeBron James.
Oh,
He's the Golden State Killer.
shout out to Luca.
LeBron James.
I
Shout out.
also jacked off for the first time at 14.
Really?
Yeah, which is old.
It is an older age.
It's an
but
older age to jack off.
I also jacked off with your family.
You didn't ask them to leave?
Nope.
He has to get closer.
Yeah. I know, dude. I learned how to jack off because my cousin was like, "Hey, you ever jack off before?" I was like, "What?"
Hey man, you ever jack off?
And I was like,
before?
"No." He's like, "Dude, you got." He was like
Like a
talking to me
drug
like it was a
dealer?
band. He was talking to me like it's a band. Dude, he's like, "Dude,
Gotta check it
dude,
out.
you never played Mortal Kombat? You gotta." And he's my cousin Billy, just being like, "Dude, you never jacked off before? You gotta." And I was like, "What's jacking off?" And then he told me, and I was like, I have all the things required for it.
I have
A hand, I have a penis,
Yeah.
I have a beautiful imagination.
Yeah.
There you go.
Unbelievable.
I jacked off for the first time in a bathtub, but still chose to use Vaseline for some reason. So it's
Whoa.
horrible.
What an interest. Like, what did
Did you develop a bunch of fucked up fetishes from that?
No.
No,
And
it was,
also,
it was other stuff that did it for me.
I lived in that shitty trailer where like I had to make sure it was this one time when like no one was or none
Did
of
you
my
have an
brothers were
accordion
home.
style door to the bathroom?
Yeah.
You
And
called
like,
the ATF so they arrest your whole family,
And
and
they're-
you can have privacy to jack off.
the bathroom's here, and then you have to go through the door to the bathroom to get to the door to mine and my brother's bedrooms. So I had to wait till none of my brothers were home, and then it was only my mom home. So I closed that one door and like got the little latch, and I was like, "Now's my time." And I was just like speed trying to jack off with Vaseline, like, "I hope this works."
Yeah.
And then I came and I was like, "Everything's different now."
Yeah.
And also, this is fucking gross in here.
This is disgusting. It's Vaseline. Come. And then-
Vaseline and in the tub.
Yep.
Ugh, two things I hate.
I feel like that's a weird science experiment to create a weird type of foam.
Yeah, or
You know-
it,
you know
sounds like
when-
it sounds like you're making fucking salad dressing in there.
You know when you're a kid and you have like they do the science experiment where it's a jar and you put different weight of liquids and it's like the
Yeah,
honey
yeah,
and then
yeah.
that's what that is, but it's like cum, Vaseline, and water.
The Holy Trinity.
yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
dude.
that's the real Arnold Palmer.
Oh.
That's what they don't want you to know about, man.
I remember the first time I jacked off, and after that, I'm like, I can't wait to do this again next week. like I didn't know what to
just do it all the time.
Yeah.
That was smart.
Like,
You're
no,
like,
it's like mushrooms. You're like, you can't do it 2
Too
days in
much,
a row. You
no.
gotta let the serotonin rebuild. in
Even
your
then,
brain.
I like to hold them. Like, let's not go crazy.
So funny.
and so it was 2 days. 2 days later.
I used to jack off outdoors almost exclusively.
What?
I had nowhere to
No,
go.
you know what? That makes sense.
No, I had
I'm not even. I'm not even shocked. You
that's-
know what? Yeah, I bet.
I had
Did
nowhere
you ever?
to go.
Did you ever see like
he'd be finding a tree with a big knot in it, sticking his dick in the trussy.
Oh.
That's the best part about being a man is you can jack off anywhere.
You're jacking off like how Cool Hand Luke had to pretend he was pissing by shaking a bush. You're just in a bush, just fucking.
Yeah, dude. I'm just fucking doing it.
Did any of,
fucking Moses over here with the burning bush.
Yeah. Did any of God's creatures ever stumble upon you
Oh, all the time.
and make eye
dude.
contact?
Definitely. And I used to have a gun with me too, dude.
Smart.
So I'm just a child outdoors with a gun beating my dick.
Pants
what
to
a
the
cool
floor?
life I had. What's that?
Pants to the floor?
No.
Behind a
Just-
rock?
Just like down a little bit enough.
That's like autistic guys at the urinal.
Yeah.
Just pants all the way.
Sitting? What
I
are you
can't.
doing?
I
Yeah.
jacking off completely nude is weird to me.
Oh.
If you went back in time,
Okay.
I think we're
and-
skipping over something.
I want to get to this. I just
We're
want to get.
skipping over
I just want
a
to get.
dozen
I just
things.
want to get my joke out before we go.
Please,
we've gone
please,
too far.
I insist.
Yeah. If you go back in time and you could see yourself as a child jacking off with a gun, you'd go to jail because you're a pedophile.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
That's-
good.
that's
So
what
I
they
should-
said.
Your Honor, I'm a time traveler. You gotta
Your
believe
Honor,
me.
that's me.
Let me show you my dick and compare it to his. It'll be close to the same.
You can
Pretty
count the
similar.
rings.
There's been some blunt force trauma to it over the years.
There
but
really
it's
has. I have a
roughly
giant
the
scar
same.
on the top of my dick.
I have a scar on
Yeah.
top of my dick too.
You all do.
For my circumcision.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no,
I'm
that's
the
not
only
what
one.
I'm talking about.
I'm the only one with a pristine dick from God.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty untouched.
I would.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, dude.
And I like it that way. I'm saving it for my wives.
That's beautiful.
That is beautiful. I'm sorry. When you were talking about jacking off not nude, what do you mean?
Like getting naked. That's fucking.
No. I understand the concept of
Yeah.
nudity. That's not. But what do you? What's your jack off uniform?
When you jack off, do you pull the waistband down or do you go through the hole in the whitey tighties? Do you pull the flaps
Whoa.
aside?
Dude, see, whatever. It's
you seem like you seem like a
Walter
flap.
White style.
it's just pants down enough that my dick can come out. And
All
then
right.
I just
over
jack
the
off.
waistband.
Do you
then.
put on more clothes?
yeah.
Put on like a hoodie,
Dude, it's
like you're trying to cut
formal
weight
wear?
for a fight.
Listen,
Have
I'm
you-
not gonna jack off with a naked dude in the room. That's gay.
Have you
All right?
ever
So you pull his underwear down so it can accentuate how juicy his butt cheeks are instead.
have you ever looked into like latex play and like having tight clothes on you?
No, that tight
'Cause-
clothes freak me out. I hate that.
Mm. So there's a,
I like a clothed woman.
Yeah,
And
dude, fucking
Yeah, when a woman has some of her clothes on still,
fun.
and you're fucking her.
I bet sometimes.
Yeah, not all the time. Because here's the thing: if you do it too much with one woman, they start to get a complex about it.
about wearing
So
clothes.
is this happening to
yeah.
you?
Yes,
Oh, that makes a lot
This
of
is from
sense.
experience for sure.
Wait,
if you go like,
is it like the same outfit or like
no, I can just go like, no, keep your shirt on, and they go like,
Oh,
why?
yeah,
And
yeah.
I go,
yeah, you
and I go,
can't
because it
say-
makes me come. That's why.
Jesus.
It's a thing I have.
You can't tell her to keep her
Or keep your
no,
bra,
no.
or keep your bra on, anything like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
hate that.
All that
No.
sounds like an insult.
Yeah,
I know it
sounds-
isn't.
No, but I just
And
like,
then coming from you.
yeah. Well, first
Well-
of all, what do you mean coming from me?
Hey, listen, buddy. You know what I mean.
I don't think I do.
the only way to fix that is after sex is you become nudists.
Well, I'm naked. I'm already naked.
But no, she also is naked after you're like, all right, now that
Absolutely.
we're done
Absol-
fucking, take your clothes off.
Absolutely not. Put
What?
some fucking
No?
clothes on. No, that's a lie. I like being naked after sex. That's the only time I like being naked.
Not even in a shower.
Really?
I mean, in the shower, I have no feelings. That's for utility.
I have no feeling.
That's how I.
I know what you meant.
Into the
Yeah.
shower, just standing.
But I'm
there.
not
What
like
temperature do you want? Doesn't matter. I don't feel anything.
but I'm not like getting naked from my shower and then getting horny because I'm naked.
Ooh.
Oh my god, there's a. Oh my god, I'm
Who
so.
put this
Who put this-
average cock in my
Who
shower?
put this big hunk of a man?
Have you ever tried showering with clothes on to see if it would felt better to you?
I have showered with clothes on. I have showered with clothes on several times.
Oh.
What?
What are you sleeping?
wait.
Yeah, I know. Again, we're going over.
Sometimes Shayne says the most insane thing you've ever heard in your life, and you know so much about him that you just go like, "Yeah, man,
Yeah.
whatever."
That fits.
Well, sometimes
We
like
didn't even talk about where you got the gun from as a jacking off child.
No,
but I'm like,
I
I
had
know.
guns.
Yeah, of course you did.
You were in a trailer park.
Yeah, but you can't go out into the wilderness by yourself without a gun. What
Yeah,
if like an
a
animal
Wendigo.
comes or like a guy?
Yeah.
If
Or
a guy catches me jacking off, I gotta kill him.
He's like, you
Yeah.
know what? Keep your wallet.
It's funny if a guy wanders onto a child jacking off in the woods. He's like, "I gotta kill you now. You're a pedophile. You looked at my tiny child penis."
He's like, give me the gun. I need to kill myself.
I have to hunt him.
Oh, Shayne Smith. You mean Shayne Smith, pedophile hunter?
That should be the name of your next special.
Hell yeah, dude.
yeah. But you're a pedophile hunter in that you're just going out to shoot deer and looking at child porn on your phone.
Oh, I forgot the comma. I forgot the fucking comma.
Oh, look at this pedophile hunter over here.
You almost got me, dude.
Yeah, dude. I
Pedophile,
fucking did get
hunter,
you, bro.
son, brother,
Cousin,
Philanthropist.
brother to a sister.
All right. So where were you showering with clothes on?
I mean, I just off the top of my head,
How
several
many
times
times?
there's been like
Several?
my girlfriend or whatever's in the shower, and I have my clothes on. I just like jump in like an idiot, like
Bit, well,
I'm
you're doing a
here
bit.
with you, yeah, and I just like start kissing.
It's a
you know,
stupid bit.
It's like romantic.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
I think so.
I think it's if you jump into a shower with a woman, it's and you're clothed. It's just funny. If you jump into a
Or,
woman
or dangerous.
or dangerous,
You know, it'd be really funny if you
What
put
would
a.
be dangerous about
What if it was
it?
a stranger?
If you're a stranger.
Oh
Yeah,
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 yeah.
It'd be
don't
really
do that.
funny if you put a rain poncho on and then got in the shower with
That's
a naked
funny.
woman. And like, no, I don't want to. I'd
Like with the Paddington Bear hat.
Yeah.
also be very funny if a lady was a squirter and you're like, hold on, I gotta put on this poncho real quick.
What's your stance on everyone here?
Squirting? It's
On
not
squirt-
real.
No, I know everyone's stance on squirting in this house where we live together. What's your stance on showering with a woman?
really fun.
Great, amazing,
Really fun.
love it. I would literally.
But I get cold because I let her.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
you
You're a nice
gotta
guy.
both get it. Yeah.
'Cause
I know,
women-
but I'm a
but-
gentleman.
You're a nice guy.
But women like to put the shower water extremely hot and it
I'm
burns
fine
me.
with
Oh, my favorite.
My mind is strong.
Same.
I could do the opposite of Wim Hof.
Yeah, you like the
Boiling
burning.
alive.
Yeah.
You're hanging out with the witch from the Looney Tunes cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, she's cutting carrots in, and you're
Yeah.
like washing up.
Yeah,
just
you
like
Shower-
la 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 la.
Showering with a woman is fun. Shower sex isn't fun
No.
when it's the expectation is to finish.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of fun, like do a little bit of it and then get back in the room.
1,000,000%. Or just do a little bit of it and call it good.
A little bit of call it good. That's fun.
I like the inverse where you fuck.
Fucking a man in the dirt.
I fuck. I love you. Where you fuck, get all nasty, sweaty, gross.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
then take a shower together.
Absolutely.
That's nice. That's my new.
I've done the sex,
the triple crown.
a little bit of shower sex, and then sex again.
Wow.
And be like, man, I really got to go to work.
And how
now.
many days did that take you?
It's a good, 2-3 weeks.
Damn, dude.
I'm laughing at a joke that I said in my head. Because you'd be like, well, one day I'm like, you have sex 3 times in a day. I think you mean a week, my brother.
Yeah, dude, showering with a lady rules, though. I like bathing with someone.
Mm-hmm.
When I was, if I like live with my partner, if they're showering, I just like jump in every time.
I don't like showering that much.
I like hot water.
You
I just
don't?
want
It feels very
water on me as much as possible.
What are you, Mike? A bather?
No.
You don't like showering? You don't like
He's
bathing?
Italian, dude.
Yeah,
Come on.
what? I let the natural juices flow.
All that olive
Listen,
oil.
I shower.
True,
I
dude.
shower out of social construct only.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
There's no
yeah.
enjoyment to you in it.
No.
I love.
No, I don't think so. There's no. It's a no. I just wouldn't shower as often as everyone else does if it was not a smell based thing.
Okay.
I don't
I
even.
just because people are like I shower twice a day. I'm like that sounds like an awful life.
No way. People who it feels good. It's like you just get to stand there and think about every bad thing you've ever done.
I don't think in there. I have music playing.
Oh,
You could think while music plays.
No, I can't. I'm too busy
Why do you
singing.
think he's always listening to music?
I'm too busy singing.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I-
fucking
I'm
ripping
just
it up.
walking by here. You got that roll in the shower having a blast.
Boom. Yeah, I'm just doing the
Do
music.
all the noises, any noise.
I'm doing the Soldier Boy dance in the shower.
I'm
I
not
fall
thinking.
down. I fall
I'm not
down.
thinking.
Yeah, dude. No fucking way. If I could wear AirPods in the shower, I would.
Nice.
They're not waterproof.
Bags with them in your ears.
They're waterproof, but I don't know if they're that.
They're water
They're
resistant.
It's different. You can
They're not
sweat through them
waterproof.
and stuff like that. Especially
They-
the new ones, the AirPod 2s that I have.
They have an IPX5 rating.
Hey, Tim Apple, get on that.
Yeah, dude. There it is. Let him know.
If you're listening, Mike is showing his asshole to the
Yeah.
camera.
I think I'm gonna start showering and start playing white noise at the same time to really drown out the world.
Rain noise while you're showering.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
I am
watch-
dumb enough that one time it was raining and I listened to white noise. I had turned the white noise app up because I couldn't hear it over the rain. I'm like, I'm the dumbest person who's ever lived. I'm just turning the app off and going to bed like a fucking moron.
You were falling asleep a different, weirder way.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is too comfortable.
Rain is too inconsistent.
Dude, I watch like train videos when I'm in the shower sometimes for like
Yeah.
the ambient noise.
You do watch
Okay.
train videos in the shower.
That's one of the worst things I've ever heard.
Well, I have my drink holster, but once I get in the shower, I don't need it 'cause the
Again,
drink is in my
another thing
hand.
I hate about you.
So, because I have my drink in my hand, and
No,
then I
that's
put my
smart.
phone in the holster so I can watch the phone while I stand in the shower.
Okay.
Because for me, showering is most 90% about pleasure, not really about getting, especially nowadays because I surf and I just have to rinse off constantly. I don't care. I'm like, I don't feel dirty ever.
Okay.
So,
My showering is because of the sacred art of jujitsu.
yeah, you have to.
Mostly,
You're going
I
to
gotta.
get staph infection.
Yeah, I guess I think I'm immune to ringworm now. I've gotten it so much, and I haven't had it in years now. But I
They
still
get
don't
the
want to smell
ringworm.
bad.
That's
Gets
maybe-
into
that's-
your body and it's like wrong neighborhood, motherfucker, and you've got crazy white blood cells.
I have a
just-
ringworm tattoo.
Oh, is that what that looks like?
Nice.
Yeah. No, not kind of.
You're
It's-
showing that to Ringworm and he says, "This means not
Hey,
welcome.
hey, how come that tattoo is always moving around your body?
I don't know, but it's itchy and I hate it.
seen that different spot.
Yeah, me, Eric, who you guys have met, and Charlie, who you haven't met, and my ex-girlfriend now got this tattoo together.
How long does it take you to get immune from ringworm?
I don't know if you actually can get immune for it. I just think I am because it's
Yeah.
literally been a decade
I
since
think-
I've gotten it.
I think you can get immune from everything. I think the human body is underrated,
Yeah.
and I trust the bro science.
Yeah. I gave my ex-girlfriend ringworm 2 times, I think.
Ew.
That's how much jujitsu I was doing.
In the shower?
dude.
Do you ever
What?
do jujitsu in the shower?
Probably. I fucking
Put her
arm
in
dragged her and got behind her and bent her over, and then we had some fun.
What is ringworm? How do you?
It's a fungal. It's like
Oh.
athlete's foot.
It's not like an actual worm.
No, it's not an actual worm. It's
just
literally
a-
like a fungus, but it is round, circular,
It just shows up as a circle.
kind of. One of you, not both.
Yeah. No, it's very annoying.
Yeah.
For our
I'm looking at
listeners right
us
now,
break.
me and Diego are just having a casual 2-person conversation.
But it's literally like jock itch or ringworm. It's the same thing. You got to put that tough acting. What's the John Madden the commercial?
Tough
like,
acting,
tough
Tinactin.
I'll tell you this, it doesn't work for me.
It didn't work for you.
No, I got ringworm and then I put Tinactin on it and then I got it on the back of my neck from leaning on on the seat on the Chinatown bus.
Which is such a
Ooh.
disgusting way to get it.
Yeah, it's-
Oh,
yeah.
dude. 'Cause that means it's just soaked through with sweat.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'd love to get ringworm from a beautiful woman, but not from
Yeah.
the
No,
Chinatown bus.
but I got what I think this is what fucked me up. I got Tinactin. I put Tinactin on it and then I wore a scarf, I think. And like I don't know if it was the
Scratched it?
heat or something.
Was it
It
wool?
just like dude, it made it so it went down all my neck and onto my back.
Insane.
And then I had to go to like the urgent care and get like steroids
yeah.
or like antibiotics or something.
oh, steroids.
They're like,
Yeah.
we're never gonna fix this, but you got to do something about this body. Here's some
Yeah,
steroids."
yeah. Hey, you're like a fat man who doesn't seem to be able to lift any weight.
This is a doctor on his last day. You know what? Fuck
Yeah.
it. You get steroids
Hey, tits. Fucking fat tits over here takes us get on a cycle.
You get
fucking-
trend now, you little fuck.
Yeah. You ate your way ugly. How'd you do that?
Have some anabolic steroids. Let's get a stack going.
Bro.
now. Dude, it's so sick. When I was fighting, I
Call
got
me
a
Robert Stack.
letter to the gym from China they're like, you could buy steroids from us. And I'm like, how'd you get this?
China's
How'd you get this address?
So just the Chinese company reach out
Yeah.
to you?
Reach out
guys?
to me specifically to our gym
Whoa.
with like a pretty like official looking letter with like seals and shit. Like, letterhead and embossed things, and it's like you can get these things. Like, oh, these are full steroids.
I know people who take those.
Chinese steroids?
Yeah, and they work.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, yeah.
I bet they do. They work very hard under the leadership of Commander Xi Jinping. And I salute our
salute
Chinese overlords.
Do they do a cool Chinese salute? A lot of different countries have cool salutes.
Yeah, what's the Chinese?
I don't
Don't
know.
do
I
it.
think they do the regular
Don't do it.
communist like fist up.
Oh,
Don't
Is that
do
the-
it.
No.
No.
It's okay. What if
What if Chinese people did this to us? Everyone go to the YouTube and watch what I'm doing.
they do that? They call us round eye.
yeah.
It's so funny. White ape is what.
It's a funny thing to make fun of someone for that, like, for this
I
roundup.
love when people make fun of each other for their differences.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Oh, scary. Someone who looks different.
Yucky.
yucky, no bueno.
In a perfect world, we would all look like me. Just
No,
a,
we wouldn't.
Just a mixed mutt. Yes, we would. We will replace you.
Ooh.
It's happening.
There you go.
And you too.
Oh, please.
Italians and Jews,
I
first to
welcome
go.
it.
First one's out.
The first.
First to go?
You
Yeah.
said it.
Okay.
Your numbers are dwindling. We got
People have been trying to get rid of them for so long.
First of all, you can't say that
Yeah.
as a Jew. They almost got you, buddy.
We have that in common.
twice.
No.
Yes.
I think
We've
more
been
than
strong.
twice. Like countless times over since the beginning of history.
Listen, one of us is just kind of like, what is your problem with us? The other one is like, hey, remember when you guys attacked the world a whole bunch of times?
First of all, we didn't. Okay, a couple times.
yes.
But one time we were on the side of the world.
And then you switch side. Are
I
you
don't
talking
listen
about
to-
how Italy is one for one back and forth on both world wars?
Hey.
Yes.
I stand beside all my German heritage, and they've never made any mistakes.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Especially when they
Kanye 2024.
defeated the largest Italian army ever assembled at the Battle of Teutoburg Forest.
Okay, first of all, the
Ooh.
largest Italian army didn't include me.
Oh, yeah, it wouldn't have gone down like that if I'd been in the Teutoburg Forest.
I was
I'll tell you, those fucking barbarians wouldn't have had a chance.
Fucking,
dude.
oh, you have a spiky helmet? I have the power of Italy inside
Mhm.
me.
Dude,
I'll give you
yeah.
the boot right here, buddy.
I'm thinking about doing weird stuff to a woman, and it makes me powerful.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about stealing another guy's wife on my Vespa. Italian stuff.
Yeah, they fight from the inside. They fight dirty. They take all
we
the
fight
soldiers'
really-
wives.
Yeah, because I give all the soldiers' wives chlamydia.
Dude, I love imagining just
Dragons.
the yes, okay, yeah, true, but also just thousands of barbarians descending on two columns of Italian soldiers, but they're all in tracksuits with chains, just
Hey.
like bring it
Oh.
on.
I don't think you're gonna like talking to me like that. I think I don't think you're gonna like it too much.
Watch your tone there, Mister.
Now using here with me.
They lock
Yeah.
the Coliseum.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Lock the door
yeah,
of the
dude.
Coliseum.
That's fun.
It's pretty fun, right?
Coliseum having one door.
Mm-hmm.
Idiots.
Mhm.
Stupid fucking idiots.
It wouldn't have crumbled.
Mm.
You ever been to Italy?
Nope.
And you've never been to homeland?
Have you been
Nope.
to Italy?
I
What's
have
Italy?
been to Italy. That's Mario Batali's grocery store.
Wait, that's real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
called Italy.
Incredible.
It's called Italy.
For him.
Yeah, dude, I love that for him.
Big
Dude.
fat idiot.
I can't go to the grocery store anymore.
This one?
Yeah.
Why?
It's too expensive.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
A carton of eggs is $8.
That's everywhere, though. I saw somebody
Also-
else post it.
Also, they're starting to like recognize me and be like, "Hey, how's it going? What's up? How's your life?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit, I have a
I got a
rapport."
couple. I got
That
a couple.
sounds terrible.
I got
man.
a couple
Mhm.
friends over there. One of the ladies that wears like a religious headdress.
Yeah, there's
A hijab?
the Muslim lady.
Mhm.
There's the really big lady. She's nice. Then
Yeah.
there's the one that looks like she's from the Bronx, and she always gives an at me attitude. I'm like, "Ooh, I'm gonna go to
No,
your
the Muslim,
checkout
the
line."
Muslim lady. Her and I are cool
Is it because you guys both don't eat pork?
because we both love and respect Allah.
Mm.
And we, because she was like, "Oh my God, I forgot my prayer rug at home," and I was like, "Yeah, you borrow mine." And
You
I
have
let
a
it.
lot of prayer rugs.
Yeah, I was gonna say you do have a lot of rugs around for some reason.
They're all pointed to the east.
Dude, I literally
A lot of
cannot-
incense.
Yeah, dude.
Why-
I'd be so good at being Muslim.
Dude, no. Why of all of us do I can imagine you being religious the least?
Oh, interesting.
I just feel like you would be there and you would be like, this fucking sucks. And you would just be
gay.
Yeah, you would just be I think it's too sincere.
It is too sincere.
Did you
yeah.
grow up a little religious? Your
I
parents?
grew up a little religious, but not like anything serious.
But did your parents go to church?
Yeah, we went to church once a month.
What kind of church?
Catholic, Roman Catholic.
And did that stop, or did they still go?
No, it stopped.
What about you? When did it stop?
It stopped. So I was in confirmation class.
I don't know what that is.
So confirmation is like when it's basically like
When they send a package, you have to sign for it.
yeah. But
They teach you how to do that.
But it's basically like a bar mitzvah, but not like none of the pomp and circumstance. And it's not as important. So you're recognized as like an adult and a member of the church
Okay.
instead of like a kid. And you're like 13, 14 years old.
And you'd go once a month to imbibe the body of Christ.
Yeah. But I was in confirmation class, and you had to like do all this. You had to do like a certain amount of hours of community service
Oh.
to get it, and I didn't do any of it because my mom and I forgot. And then we were like, "Fuck!" She was like, "Okay, we could do this, this, or this," and I was just like, "Oh, I like don't believe in God." And then she was just like, "Oh, then why are we wasting our time?"
That's so
But she also
funny.
like, I don't believe in God. You don't believe
No.
in God. What have we been doing?
No, my mom is even
just
worse.
cool?
She believes in God just in case, which I think is fucking cowardly.
Pascal's
Hey.
wager.
Yeah.
It's a coward move, but it's a smart move. It's
Yeah,
a smart gamble.
I mean, just believe or don't, though.
It's funny to do that and to assume that God, the one that you kind of believe in, can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
He might not care though.
Yeah.
Ooh,
If I was
Well, I
God, I
mean,
wouldn't care as long as they're like, hey, put 5% of effort into worshiping me. I'm cool with it.
I mean, the thing with
as long as you kill infidels.
yeah, but the thing with Catholicism is, as long as you take Christ into your heart on your deathbed, then all sin is
It's all
forgiven,
forgiven.
and you're allowed into heaven.
So many people don't die in a bed though. Some people die
That's
on the
true.
subway.
Yeah.
Some people die in a plane. Some people die on their couch in their home with their 3 beautiful roommates.
I die. I take Christ into my heart on my death sex swing.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna take Christ into my ass before I die. That's what
Ooh,
I'm
that's
gonna
fun.
do.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
dude. Let's fucking go.
go.
I'm just kidding. I apologize because I'm Catholic now, and I.
Are you Catholic now?
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna get my last rites on a go-kart.
I want to get my second to last rights.
Oh, dude, second to last, right?
Yeah,
that's
dude.
fucking great. It's
Also-
a cool name for a band.
Yeah, but not so bad.
You're also going
Yeah.
to come in last place when I beat you on the go-kart.
Oh,
I'm
dude, shut the
fast.
fuck up. You didn't get close.
Dude.
Yeah, I can't imagine Mike being religious because it would be too sincere and it would be I think you'd be viscerally uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I can imagine Diego and Mac being religious in the way I saw many Mormon men be religious, where it's just purely out of obligation and sort of like ritual, where you're just like, I'm doing this, okay, and now I'm back to normal life.
I have no rituals.
Yeah, but I can
Pissing
see
me
you
off
being
every day.
obligated
Being
to
a
do
little
this. It's
bitch.
just like if you were when you're around a girlfriend and you're just kind of like this weird sort of
Sucking
like,
on your
I
mom's
must
titties every
take
day."
care of you. And you're like really
You
robotic.
pussy.
Sorry, I wasn't
Rituals,
listening.
man.
We're doing his rituals.
Yeah, dude.
Thinking of the bathroom.
It's not fun.
Cooking up that spam meat all the time.
Oh fuck.
That was 6. We named 6.
we got 6 of
You do
them
have
for
a lot
you.
of rituals.
I don't have any rituals.
No, you have so many.
Listen back to the podcast.
Okay, yeah, I
It's
couldn't
good.
hear any of that.
We made some really good points.
I wake up every morning at
afternoon.
2
Here's the
p.m.
ritual.
Yeah.
Here's the ritual. You wake up and just hand me your phone so I can look at a TikTok. You don't say good morning. You just go.
Is that a problem?
You go swipe up. It's not a problem. It's just funny.
It is a ritual.
That's my love language.
There you go.
Some people are like, "Good morning. Oh, I love you.
And
How
you
was
go,
your
I
mother?"
found this TikTok.
we all say we love each other every morning?
I do know how you say that, and I don't like saying it because it makes me feel weird. I appreciate when you say it to me. I don't like saying it back.
He really doesn't.
Hey, that sounds like most relationships I've been in.
Dude, the picture I have of Diego hugging you on the couch, and you're just like so viscerally uncomfortable with it. It's so funny. to
Am
me.
I?
Yeah, you're like, "Ugh," It looks like you're physically in pain. And he is really strong, so I understand why you would maybe be in pain because he's gripping you so hard.
I don't think Diego would ever hug me painfully.
No,
That's what jujitsu is.
kind of.
A painful hug.
Mm-hmm.
I would pay a lot of money to see Mac's sex tape.
Wow.
So how much?
How
$5?
much?
Yeah. I would. Does it exist? I don't know. Just like
You can pay $5 a month to see it on patreon.com.
I would like to
/A
see
Little Time
Mike's
Pod.
sex tape too.
Not me.
I can't imagine either
Hey.
of you being vulnerable in
Do
that
it-
way.
That's a good point.
Do you want to do a 2 for 1?
Wait. Yeah. We're fighting for dominance the whole time.
You turn around. No, you turn around.
I'm on the bottom. I'm actually fucking you. I'm fucking you with my ass. But wait, what do you mean vulnerable?
Vulnerable, like, because when you have sex with a woman,
Okay.
a lot of the, not all the time, but a lot of the time, this delicate person, and you're like being vulnerable with them, and you're showing them a side of you that you don't normally show other
No.
people, and you want them to feel like wanted and desired, and you're trying to be gentle with them, and it's like a beautiful moment, and you're naked, and there's lots of trust, and there's like a lot of sincerity in there, where you're very sincerely putting it all on the line, and how you touch them and behave with them and speak to them and look at them.
Yeah.
I can't imagine either of you
Yeah.
in that situation in any way, shape, or form.
Because
Mac, are you doing bits
I
when
am
you're
doing
fucking?
bits. I've talked about it.
Unforgivable.
I love doing bits while fucking. It's so funny.
Bits during sex make me sick to my stomach.
No, I love.
I hate them. I am sincere and vulnerable during sex.
Yeah,
You know what? Now that I'm gonna be real. I'm not kidding. The way you looked into my eyes just now, I was like, "Oh, I see it."
Yeah.
No.
Dude, I do maybe too much kissing during sex.
No such thing. Kissing's
No,
the
I
best
know.
part of sex.
I know. Listen, I agree. But I've realized it.
I think the vaginal penetration is the best part.
I
of
like
sex.
when a woman lets me come inside of her like God wanted me to. First of all, that's part of God's plan. So to make me pull out is sin.
True.
Every time
Catholic brother.
That's what the
Let's
Pope
fucking
said.
go.
Every time I
dude.
pull out, the devil goes like this.
Yeah. Devil starts jacking off.
R.I.P. the Pope, baby.
But I do think that I do so much kissing during even casual sex that I'm like, oh, this is why all these women want me to be their boyfriend.
Do you ever?
Oh, true.
I do too much kissing, but as a bit.
No,
They're
dude,
like, come
I
on,
am.
I'm
I
imagining
am.
Mac kissing just like.
I feel like you don't close your eyes.
I'm
when you kiss.
unbelievably
Ooh.
You
sincere
don't trust
while I
anyone.
have sex. I don't. It's one of the only times I let myself be like regular.
Okay.
I can like be vulnerable and sincere. Jesus fucking Christ. Everyone's fucking.
I like doing that. I love one of my favorite bits is where I pretend to go down on a woman and I just blow raspberries on her tummy.
That is pretty good.
It's a really good one.
I mean, I'll do small. I'll goof off, but I mean, I think
No.
that there's a very it's mostly sincerity and fun. Like
I feel like there's
you
no.
have to feel out the vibe.
There's so little parts of my life where there is sincerity that I'm like, this is like sex is a sincere zone
Okay.
for me.
All right. Well, you've convinced me, man.
Yeah.
So I no longer want. Hey, just so you know, I do not want to see you have sex anymore.
Well, first
I
of all-
really want to know what it
I
looks
mean, it's
like.
not like
when
you
Mac
haven't
fucks.
heard it.
I have heard it.
Yeah. but-
I've heard you specifically and not the woman, which is
no,
really
that
interesting.
can't be true because I'm not loud.
Then I was hearing Diego working out while you were fucking.
Okay, maybe I am grunting. I mean, I'm fucking really putting in work, and I was a lot heavier.
you're really
man.
sincere with your fucking.
Thank you.
We can hear it. We hear the work you're putting in.
Thank
Yeah,
you so
dude.
much.
Dude, if you were
do a lot
fucking
of
at
work.
Planet Fitness, you'd set the lunk alarm off.
There you go.
That's- I
Goddamn
can hear
right,
it, dude. Dropping weights,
Dude, I was
fucking making noises.
I really want to apologize to any woman I had sex with when I weighed 250 pounds because that's really like a lot of weight to put on top of someone while you're fucking them.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I'm
Some
gonna
people like
put
that.
on a weight vest when I fuck a woman next time.
Please
Like
don't.
50 Cent
Yes, no, I'm gonna put on Diego's weight vest while I
and
fuck.
just a fitted cap.
Yeah,
Ooh,
and hang
that's
upside
fun.
down and get sucked off.
Yeah,
I'm getting sucked off. Yeah, I'm getting sucked off on the inversion table.
Dude, I got sucked off wearing moon boots once. Max moon boots.
What happened to those?
I don't know. I got sucked off in them, and I don't know where they went.
When we moved here, Did you throw those away because you got cum on them or
Oh
something?
my God.
Because when we moved here, I've been looking for them, and I'm like, oh, I guess my moon boots are just gone.
You did something to them because I would never throw them. I loved
Those were like
the moon boots.
$80.
I know, I loved them.
That was the most. When the fuck did we get ice cream moment I've ever seen out of your eyes?
Who was I talking to about the moon boots yesterday?
Not me.
Not me.
Oh, it was your friend. Yeah, I used to have moon. They would latch onto your ankles, so because instead of having an inversion table, which take up so much space, they just have the hooks, and you'd latch in, and
yeah.
I was that pull-up bar, and I would hang upside down, vampire style.
You hang off this type of pull-up bar?
Yeah, we would do it.
Jesus,
like a bat,
guys.
dude.
Why? That's not crazy. You hang on it normal style, just hang upside down. It still holds your weight.
Yeah, but it's just
Yeah, dude.
a
And
little
they're-
more dangerous.
It's just like
from landing on your feet to landing on your big head.
You've seen me fall off of it.
I have seen you fall off. I saw. In fact, I don't think I ever saw Mac dismount normal. But yeah,
You guys see me hanging.
He'd have to do a sit-up to get out.
Yeah, it's a lot to ask someone.
Remember at the playground where I was hanging upside down from the thing,
I
and
do
I had to
remember
lock
that.
my feet and hang up, and then you're
Yeah.
like, he's gonna die, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
you went monkey mode.
dude, my
It's your
ape
index, man. It's your ape
Yeah,
index.
dude.
It's
But
unbelievable.
I can hang
the
up.
moon boots are amazing. They're just ski boots with a hook drilled onto them. But I was wearing them once, and then when I was married, my wife pulled my dick out, and started sucking. I was like, this is hilarious.
I'm not gonna take these off now.
Yeah, dude. But then
Is that what
all
wives
the blood.
do? Do wives do that all the
Yeah,
time?
wives. If
Oh.
you're
Good ones.
if you're with someone long
Lean
enough,
back. I
it
can't see
starts
my
to get
friends.
weird.
They're called coom boots at that point.
Coom boots.
Sorry.
Yeah, what happens when all the
Funny.
blood goes from your head?
I
Lean
couldn't.
forward then.
It hurt.
So all the blood goes to your head because you're hanging upside down. Because then all the blood pooling at the bottom then flushes back up.
Well, it tries
that's-
to.
It tries.
Well, if you're my heart was strong enough. I don't know what happened to you.
I got a strong heart.
Do
it's gonna
you?
give out in like 10 years. But
Yeah, it's
It's
working
working hard
overtime.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You got to. Here's the thing. If
Oh,
you
what do you want to
can-
be alive at 70?
If you get your abs now, your heart's going to be so strong.
It is true. I'm working on it.
You're doing
Okay.
it. You're going to the gym.
He's going to the gym. It's true. I don't know. I hope I want to go to the gym with you and see what it looks like.
It looks like me running on the treadmill for an hour or two.
You really do it for that long?
Yeah,
Don't run.
Sucks.
it does suck.
Don't do that.
In the flat shoes?
In the autistic, I had a cool black guy be like, really buff guy be like, same shoes.
That's cool.
Yeah, that
And I
does
was
feel
like-
good.
And I was like, yes. And then we were talking like, yeah, I really like them. They're flat. I'm autistic.
Yeah.
He's like, I have a bunch of clients who like these shoes too. And I'm like, I got 2 pairs.
Nice.
And he's like, well, that's good to know. And then we just
You should start wearing like one of each color.
mismatch them.
Yeah, wear a black one and a white one, a gray one.
That anything that is like, hey, look at me, I'm wearing something goofy. Those glasses where one's circular and one's square. I want to
Yeah.
I want to just grab those and smash them every time I see.
They're very bullyable.
Yeah, it's that kind of thing where I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Why
I know what you want. You want me to just comment.
Exactly.
You want me to comment on your stupid fucking thing, and I won't. I won't do it.
Hey everybody, I'm wearing 2 pair. My shirt's inside out.
Oh, isn't that interesting and demanding of your attention? I'd rather fucking kill myself than give you attention.
Yes, sir.
Unless your friend accidentally mixes up the clothes, then you're like, look at this dumbass.
Oh,
Would you put on your pants right when you woke up?
What about when someone goes so hard though that they're just like in a full Batman costume living their life? I think that's cool.
If you're committing crimes, sure. If you're an evil villain, like tying women up and leaving them on train tracks, let's go for it.
why
But
would Batman do that?
no, if you're a Batman villain.
Oh, I just dressed as Batman. Like literally, you're like at the grocery store and there's a guy just in a Batman costume living his life. You're like, oh, that fucking rules.
My first week in New York City in 2009, my buddy Chris and I were walking through, I think, Union Square and through the train station.
Mhm.
And an older man, like must have been in his 60s, was wearing a full superhero costume. But it wasn't a real superhero. It was like silky and like shiny, but it was like cape, the whole shit, boots. And no one was looking at him, and he was just walking. And Chris and I were like, "Hell yeah, this is awesome!" And he was so excited that someone was like saw him. And I'm like, "Oh, that's New York." That's what New York
Yeah.
is. A bunch of people that were weird by wearing a weird T-shirt in their hometown moved to New York, and now they're not getting the same amount of
it's a-
attention. So they got to up the ante.
Big annoying stupid fish in a giant pond.
When he was in Binghamton, he could wear a fucking tuxedo T-shirt and he would have a fucking full night of conversations.
Binghamton, that's 5 hours each way.
That's
That's a joke from Rounders. A joke that no one. It's not even a joke, really. It's just
just a sentence.
it's a sentence that makes me laugh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the craziest person I've seen in New York. I would
Donald Trump.
his hair looks insane.
He's orange, and that's bad.
He's not
You know,
even
he
that
do-
orange in person.
Here's the thing. He do look like a damn Cheeto.
It's undeniable.
He do look like a damn Cheeto, and I'm tired of people not talking about it. I'm gonna tweet that. I would like to tweet that like 3 times a year. Just be like, hey, nobody talk about how Donald Trump looked like a damn Cheeto.
And just you can feel people muting your account.
yeah. Losing
It just-
10 followers
It
every
just
time I
goes
do
viral.
it. Every single time.
Whoa.
You're like, whoa,
Holy
cool
shit!
hack.
It's like that's like the version of you're telling me a shrimp fried this right.
Yeah, dude. There's a guy that made his living off of doing Trump is orange.
Yeah,
Who?
a couple.
That one guy on Twitter whose account was like incredibly popular. and then
Jeffrey something who's really
Epstein?
ugly.
He accidentally,
Oh,
he
Jeffrey
accidentally
Toobin?
went mask
Toobin.
off after Biden won the election and literally was kind of like, "Hey guys, well, Trump didn't win. What happens to me now?"
Yeah,
and then he had to
Yeah.
like delete that tweet because people were like,
Hilarious.
"What are you doing? You hate Trump?
Oh yeah,
You
Jeffrey
want this?"
Tiedrick, that guy. I
Yeah,
wanna
and then
beat
he
him to
was
death
kind
with
of
a
just like,
hammer.
"I don't know what I do now."
Dude,
'Cause he would
that's-
reply to every
Mhm.
tweet of Trump.
That's what happened to that fucking Sarah Cooper.
Her. Yeah, that's the one that drives me crazy.
There's two people literally were like, "I don't."
No,
My
dude,
life is
literally,
over.
there's like journalists who like
Yeah,
don't have a thing anymore. Like,
the entire 24-hour news cycle.
He was
industry.
good for the economy.
They had to start a
He's a
fake
job
war.
yeah,
How
they had to
many
come up with a virus.
to keep people's
wait a
eyes?
second.
No, the virus was created under Trump.
All right.
Yeah.
Think
Yeah,
about it,
true.
man.
Whoa.
I think COVID's fake.
Hey,
I just put my phone down to say it.
I don't think it is. I know.
I know. I think it's real, but I
Yeah.
know the person. I know a person who worked in the lab that made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a friend.
My cousin knows a guy.
my cousin knows a guy who worked in the lab in Wuhan,
Yeah, dude. It's
and they were like, "What
He's
if we
an expat.
fuck around?"
Dude.
And then I guess we all found out.
Dude, yeah.
I loved how like 2 months ago scientists were like, "Oh, by the way, we're working on a COVID that has 80% kill rate. We hope it doesn't leave the lab." And you're like, "Wait, what?"
Hey, quick question: why are you making that?
Stop making that, please.
It's good to have on hand just in case.
it's not even like people who build bombs. Because bombs make you're like, why do you have all these bombs in your house? And then someone could make the argument like
Someone
sometimes-
wrongs me.
Yeah, sometimes you got to bomb shit, but there's like just no reason to be building diseases that I could think of. I'm sure someone smart is like, you build the diseases so then you can fight the other diseases later. And it's like, well, is there? Can
does
we
sound
find a
smart.
better way?
I think we should just expose everyone to it and see what happens.
It already happened.
No, the
Yeah.
80% one.
Oh, okay.
I think 80% of people will die. If my math is correct, 80% are gone. And you're in that 80%.
Yeah, I'll roll the dice.
It's
That's-
crazy that you handled COVID as well as you did.
What do you mean it's crazy?
I mean, you know.
Yeah, dude.
I got a strong heart.
You're a smoker.
I'm not a smoker. I've tried.
Dude, and then you
It doesn't take.
That's one of the funniest. That's one of the funniest things about Mac. Him being like, I tried to get addicted to cigarettes and it didn't work.
I watched him do it. He also got addicted to Juuls for like 2 weeks, and then one day he's like, I don't Juul anymore. It doesn't do anything to me. And I was like, what?
This is the problem
You're
with
too
me.
autistic to Juul.
I can't form habits. I keep forgetting to take like creatine. And I'm like, God damn it. I was supposed to be taking that. And like,
Drug dealers hate him.
It's funny because it's like you made a wish on a monkey paw not
Yeah.
to be addicted to things, because then they're like, well, but also you'll never be addicted to exercise.
I can't get addicted to pussy. I can't get addicted to feeling better. I'm just like,
affection, loving relationships.
Eye contact, human touch,
so it's
big spoons.
yeah. That's a new one I've heard about.
What do you
I've been using the medium spoon a little bit just to be like,
Wait.
I'm in control.
What is this?
There's a TikTok trend where apparently all autistic people like the little spoon because there's the 3 spoon sizes when it comes to
Cereal
cutlery. Yeah, or like soup or cereal. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then
iced cream.
I don't like the little spoon.
yeah, because you have Asperger's, not autism.
Oh, that would make a lot of sense.
You have something else.
I just grab whatever my hand reaches for.
Yeah, that's like what I do. I don't, but like if I get to choose, I just want a regular size spoon.
Yeah, autistic people are very. They're like, I need this
The
utensil.
specificity in the culture is
Exactly.
amazing.
Yeah. I feel like if I use the big spoon, then my food gets eaten too fast.
All
So
right.
then I'm trying to slow it down. I'm trying to,
So you intentionally pick the small one.
But
you're not autistic.
Because I'm like,
I want to
well,
put little weights on your spoon too.
yeah. Well, because if I fucking have the big spoon, then I'm like, well, I got to fill the whole spoon.
True.
So then,
I want to.
why not have a little bit of time?
I want a real deep spoon.
Oh yeah.
You mean
Like
a
a
ladle?
pelican's gullet.
yeah.
It's just a wire with a rubber like condom in it, and you like you dip it in the cereal, and
Dude.
it completely takes all of the cereal.
There's that one YouTube eating guy when he has to eat something with a spoon. He uses like
Oh,
a
the
big.
wood
He uses the
spoon?
big plastic like stirring spoon,
The
like
serving.
the one
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
for the
yeah.
stove. But I'm like, you're not getting more. You're the spoon's too big to go in your mouth.
Yeah.
So
But
you're
he's
not really
getting the maximum amount of bite every time, which is probably what he's going for.
Yeah, but he has to unhinge his jaw, so you're kind of like losing. You're like, it's like there's so much shit like falling out.
Well,
It's,
maybe he's like a snake. It's not a problem.
Speaking of all the food eating challenges things, have you ever guys done food eating challenges growing up?
No, I find all that stuff repulsive.
It is, and
Yeah.
I've done it quite a few
I
times.
don't think so. I feel like because I could, which is weird because even like. I couldn't eat like a crazy amount of food or eat really fast. I would just eat like a high calorie food in
Yeah.
some excess.
What about I would me and my buddies would do the spicy food challenges because I did the Fuddrucker like 1 pound burger challenge with my friends.
Yeah.
And it was so disgusting. And one of my friends threw up in the bathroom and they were really pissed at him. And so we
Yeah.
like left really quick. And then I threw up in the parking lot and they were like, "You fucking kids."
Yeah, because the real thing about
It's so funny to get mad at kids for throwing
Yeah,
up a pound of meat.
but like the thing about the competitive eating is that it's all speed because it's just like eating before your brain is like you're full. So like I mean it's also like being able to hold that much food in your stomach without like throwing up. But it's like
It's all a lot of things.
yeah, but speed is like seems to be the main component of it.
Also,
Well, it's timed a lot of times too.
Yeah.
there should be a style aspect of competitive eating.
Oh, how well you
yeah,
can eat.
who can freak it?
Yeah.
Who can freak the chicken wing eating
I'm laying
contest?
down on the floor, pulling it off the table. Like
I'm wearing crazy glasses.
Dude, I'd be like that Greek god, and I'd have women feed me the food.
Ooh.
That's how I would do it.
I'd be doing push-ups on the table and eat it like a dog bowl.
Oh shit! Yeah, dude, eating out of a trough seems like a pretty like efficient way to do it. Just put all your food
Dehumanizing
in
though,
the
I'll
trough.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But only because we don't eat it. What if we ate out of troughs and animals ate out of bowls? Think about it, man.
Think about
Man,
it,
dude, you
man.
should
That's
Do you
true.
remember?
Write that down.
Do you remember the comedy show at
Shayne likes to
the?
eat out of troughs, but the ones that guys piss in at stadiums.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember the comedy show that had us eating spicy sushi?
Yeah, it's one of the worst experiences of my life. I fucking.
It was such a bad idea.
I flew to fucking Des Moines, Iowa to do a festival once. And because I did it twice, I did it 2 years in a row. The first year was like awesome. It was so good. The second year wasn't as good.
Why do they
didn't get
host
it.
festivals in the worst parts of America?
Because I don't know, it doesn't matter. 'cause
They have no
it's-
comedy there, so they have to make it there.
Yeah, it was just the
You know what?
comedians of Des Moines being like, let's bring cool comedians.
I asked
to
a
Des
question
Moines.
and you
Yeah.
gave me a great answer.
Yeah,
Thank you. That's why I ask questions.
yeah. But I was
I
doing.
love learning.
But one of the
man.
shows I had to do on the fest, and I got like some like decent spots, but one of them was it was a show where there's 2 comedians on stage at a time. So like say Mac's on stage doing a set. I'm sitting on stage behind him at a table doing an eating challenge,
Oh.
and then I have to go up and do my set afterwards,
No.
which it should have been reversed.
It really should have been reversed.
But
so wait, then when you were up, did he also have to go?
whoever the comic up who was ever was after me. So like
yeah, so it's harder for the second person no matter what. The second person doing the set.
no, but the person before me also did an eating challenge. So it was like the first comic did it while the hosts were on stage.
Oh, so it just rotated next time.
yeah.
What is the challenge?
So it changed. Everyone had a different one, but since I was vegan and straight edge, they were just like, okay, we just got you.
Biggest salad ever.
We just got you a 12-pack of LaCroix, and you got to drink it in 8 minutes.
Whoa, I could have fucking.
And I tried
No,
to.
you
Rock
can't.
that.
You can't burp.
It would have been fine. I
You
don't
can't
need to burp.
Dude,
Shayne
I don't
can't
know,
burp.
dude. 12
I can't
and,
burp on command.
12 and 8. I think because seltzer is more carbonated than soda
Yeah.
and doesn't have any of the fun sugar, making it heavier. I drank like 8 or 9 I drank 7 or 8 in 8 minutes. And I legitimately felt like hungover the next day. It was crazy. Because it was also the fucking pamplemousse LaCroix, like the grapefruit one. And it was just, and dude, I was like
Yeah, how'd the set
shotgunning
go?
them. And I did my set and I was just like, why the fuck did I fly here? I was so mad. I was like, this fucking stinks. There's 12 people watching me. And I feel like I'm going to fucking throw up.
So when we're on tour, do you drink 8 LaCroix before every show? Or
No.
what? Dude. I
First of
got
all-
it.
bad attitude.
First of all, my attitude got way better towards the end after I realized the repercussions of my actions.
Just taking Mike to sold out shows in Arizona where everyone's so nice, they're having a good time. He gets up there and he's like, fuck this place. Fuck you people. I'm having the time of my life, but I am furious.
Yeah. People are afraid of the truth.
It's
Yeah.
true.
They don't like it when you tell it like it is. And I'm a truth warrior. And you can find me at truthwarrior.com/Italian.
Yeah, but it's spelled WORRIER.
a warrior.
Warrior, yeah.
Yeah. I don't worry.
You're scared of the truth.
I'm not scared of the
The
truth.
truth is that you're bi.
First, I do have I'm writing a joke about that right now.
Being a closeted bisexual.
about how I'm straight in theory because I refuse to look inwards and find the truth.
Look inwards. That's where all the bad stuff is.
Yeah, no way. That's too close to look n-word.
That which you'll also find inside there.
Oh,
Can't stop thinking about it.
Uh-huh.
It's I'm thinking. That Peter Griffin joke was pretty funny.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. That's me in the shower.
Yeah.
That's all I'm thinking about.
I love bringing a crazy guy on the road.
First of all, I'm not even that crazy.
When I used to bring Mac with me, he would do like 5 minutes of jokes, and then he would be standing there on stage, and then he would audibly into the microphone go, I forgot my jokes. And I would have to yell them out to him.
Okay, I think we all know that I don't have a problem remembering my jokes. It's remembering how long I'm allowed to be on stage.
I don't even think it's remembering. I think it's a different third thing.
It's a secret third thing that rhymes with disrespect.
I'm not disrespecting. I am enhancing the evening by giving them more comedy than they paid for.
I think you become a comedy werewolf. I think before you go on stage, you love and respect us and you want to be on time.
Yep.
I think when you're on stage, you stop caring and you decide you're just going to do whatever you want. And then off stage, you become remorseful again. It's comedy
Absolutely.
werewolf.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful metamorphosis.
It really is exactly it.
You're like, what fucking happened up there?
Dude,
and I'm
when
like,
I get
you went over by 20 minutes.
When I get the light, that's like a werewolf seeing a full moon.
That's a full moon.
yeah.
You're on stage. Like,
What do you do for work?
just waking up on stage naked in a torn apart t-shirt.
Yeah.
Where the fuck am I?
I started doing racist, like, 2012 style crowd work. Hey, you look like you've fucked a black guy.
yeah, dude.
nice shirt. Does it come in? Why wouldn't you just keep a set list on stage?
I do have a set list on.
No,
to
he's
Mac.
looking at me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now who doesn't make eye contact?
I made eye contact with him. I couldn't tell who he was making eye contact with.
What? You're looking at him look at me.
I don't know what he's looking at. Why would I assume what another man looks at?
Yeah, dude. He's got a point.
Do you need glasses?
No, dude. I got LASIK. I got the best eyesight in the fucking room.
You have LASIK?
Yes, sir.
That's a
Know
great
that about
eyesight.
you.
Mhm.
You wore glasses before?
Yeah, I wore glasses. I got LASIK when I
You
was.
seen pictures of him with as a kid?
No.
Yeah.
He's like a
Terrible.
Really gross.
little Peter Griffin over here.
Yeah, dude, that picture I posted yesterday, I was like,
Made me
holy
laugh.
fucking shit.
It's
I
only
look
because
like
of the white shirt and the big round glasses. I'm like little Peter
big
Griffin
fucking
ass.
belly. I look like a little version of my grandfather. So
really
that's
cute.
what the photo is.
Yeah,
That
it's
we were
really
in the same
cute.
outfit. But like, yeah, I got LASIK when I was like 18.
Did it work?
Yeah, I can see. I'm not wearing glasses right now.
He's just
Work,
walking
and the
around
Mike
with-
is not wearing
I'm just
glasses.
Not wanting to hurt the doctor's feelings.
Every day I fall down the stairs and I go like, I don't want to make a fucking whole thing
I'm not
about
gonna-
this.
Yeah, you not making a whole thing. There's a one thing in your life.
First of all, I don't make a thing about a lot of stuff.
So wait.
Okay,
LASIK just as good as glasses?
better.
Better.
Yeah, because I don't have glasses on.
Like the whole
But the results.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Both eyes.
both eyes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Eyes.
I don't know.
No,
These are
I
ridiculous
decided,
questions.
I,
You can
just-
afford
I
both.
decided to do a yin yang thing where I have a contact in one eye. I wear a monocle when my eyes are tired, and then I got LASIK in the other eye.
In the way how like bifocals work this way,
Yeah.
he just decided to do one eye.
yeah, no, I get the left side of my right eye.
No, 'cause here's-
and the right side of my left eye.
Here's why I
You're
asked.
drinking water like this.
My dad got like one of the early LASIKs.
Yeah.
So I think he got one. He uses one eye for like near vision, one eye for far vision.
Oh no, that's
Was he
crazy.
the Terminator? What the fuck?
yeah, dude, that's
Insane.
fucking
No,
crazy,
both of my
dude.
eyes work regular and the same. the only thing that
The
sucks.
doctor was like, and that's one eye. Oh shit! And
Ah,
like,
fuck!
right
I
in the
gotta
office.
go.
Doctor said, "Oops, a lot." This is a really big laser.
Yeah.
My eyes are just sensitive to
Women.
women. My eyes are sensitive. That's
French
why.
movies.
That's why I have a bad attitude because my eyes are so sensitive, and they're getting irritated. No,
Yeah.
it's like those specific lights, but especially those like LED headlights on cars right now. I can't fucking see.
I think that's just getting old because I hate it too.
Those are
No, but I
awful.
literally get like halos in my eyes.
Yeah, I get irate when I'm driving.
When he sees one of those cars, he gets that Captain, whatever his name is from Halo. And he sees, what's the guy's? God damn it! I shouldn't have
Master Chief.
Master Chief in his eyes.
Yeah, dude.
You're like Captain Keys.
Captain.
That's what I was like, Captain Kangaroo.
No, Master Chief.
Captain Keys dies.
Captain Lou
from the-
Albano.
Ooh.
That's the captain. Oh, Captain, my captain, and that's about Captain Lou Albano.
Dude, I learned so much about you today, Mike.
Yeah,
you?
we all did.
That's beautiful.
Give us a Diego fact before we get out of here.
I won a Pog tournament.
Whoa!
I already knew this.
All right. Oh, damn it. All right. You already knew that?
I didn't know.
I won a Pog tournament, a county-wide Pog tournament when I was like, God, 8 or 9?
What kind of slammer did you have?
I don't remember, but I wasn't. My brother was much better Poggist than I was, but I really had to pee. And I played against some other kids. We were a lot of kids. And I had to pee, and I was just fucking wrecking the stacks. And I won really quickly, and I went to the next guy, and I was like, boom, and I could see the bathroom. And I was like, I'm destroying it. I reach the bracket against my brother, and I didn't want to win, but I'm like, I gotta pee. And I just fucking destroyed, and I won the whole thing. And I won a tube that's taller than I was.
Oh, dude, that you put all the
Wait,
Pogs in.
The cruel
So
irony
fun.
is if you lost, you could have just went and peed.
I know.
Did you go pee?
Oh, I peed.
Buddy, I've been peeing ever since.
I peed in that tube.
Was that like the best piss of your life?
It's one of the best pisses of
Where
my
you're like,
life.
I just won a Pog tournament. I
Oh,
beat my
man.
older
I beat
brother.
my older brother.
That's
I displayed my Pog dominance.
Mhm.
Pogonance is what we call it in the culture.
I
And
want a Pog tournament.
PAWG. Yeah,
What does that mean
I
again?
see.
Fat
Ass white girl. I mean, knocking them down, bro.
yeah, man, I had the slammer that had OJ behind bars. He's in the slammer. It's really funny.
That's really funny.
I was 8 and I got the joke. That was fun. my favorite were the Simpsons Pogs.
Yeah.
Those are the best Pogs.
You used to buy those
Excuse me?
on eBay.
Oh, you used to buy them on eBay?
You can still buy them.
I can still buy a lot of things I'm not gonna.
Did you know the Pentagon has Osama bin Laden's Pog collection on display?
That's awesome.
They got Mike Abrusci's Pog collection on display too.
I'm like, can I go home?
Just a bunch of heavy set women.
Dude, what if we made Pogs? So kids can look at fat ass white women.
That's the name of the
Fat
episode, Pog Pogs.
fat ass
genius.
white girls?
All right, follow me at this Diego Lopez. You can follow Mike Abrusci at Mike Abrusci.
You follow Shayne at Shay Dozer.
That's
Follow
right.
Mac at
Dr.
Dr.
Mac
MacArthur.
Arthur.
Cowboy Boys fucking store in shirts.
Cowboyboys.rodeo. Cowboyboys.store. We
There
don't
it
have a real URL.
And
They
then,
do have a real URL. It's patreon.com/a
A
little
little
time
time
No, it's Cowboy Boys. Patreon.com/Cowboy
God
Boys.
lives in your soul.
God lives in your heart and in a house with 3 roommates.
And I love you so much. Yeehaw, everybody.